children. But this is not to say she was kind to her own children. In a place like this, brutality is the only real inheritance, and cruelty is sometimes the only thing freely given. I did not like her, and I missed the face I had never seen. I looked over my shoulder to see if someone was coming, as if I were expecting someone to come, and Ma Eunice would ask me what I was looking for, at first as a joke. But when, after a time, I did not stop doing it, she thought it meant I could see spirits. I could not see spirits at all. I was just looking for that face, the face I would never see, even if I lived forever. I never grew to love this woman my father left me with. This woman was not unkind to me, but who could not be kind because she did not know how. And perhaps I could not love her because I, too, did not know how. She fed me food forced through a sieve when I would not drink her milk and did not yet have teeth. When I grew teeth, the first thing I did was to sink them into her hand as she fed me. A small sound escaped her mouth then, more from surprise than from pain, and she knew this for what it was, my first act of ingratitude. And it put her on her guard against me for the rest of the time we knew each other. Until I was 4, I did not speak. This did not cause anyone to lose a minute of happiness. There was no one who would have worried about it in any case. I knew I could speak, but I did not want to. I saw my father every fortnight when he came to get his clean clothes. I never thought of him as coming to visit me. I thought of him as coming to pick up his clean clothes. When he came, I was brought to him and he would ask me how I was, but it was a formality. He would never touch me or look into my eyes. What was there to see in my eyes? Eunice washed, ironed and folded his clothes. They were wrapped up like a gift in 2 pieces of clean nankeen cloth and placed on a table, the only table in the house, waiting for him to come and pick them up. His visits were quite regular, and so when he did not appear as he usually did, I noticed it. I said, "Where is my father?" I said it in English, not French patois or English patois, but plain English, and that should have been the surprise. Not that I spoke, but that I spoke English, a language I had never heard anyone speak. Ma Eunice and her children spoke the language of Dominica, which is French patois, and my father, when he spoke to me, spoke that language also, not because he disrespected me, but because he thought I understood nothing else. But no one noticed. They only marveled at the fact that I had finally spoken and inquired about the absence of my father. That the first words I said were in the language of a people I would never like or love is not now a mystery to me. Everything in my life, good or bad, to which I am inextricably bound, is a source of pain. I was then 4 years old, and saw the world as a series of soft lines joined together, a sketch in charcoal. And so when my father would come and take his clothes away, I saw only that he suddenly appeared on the small path that led from the main road to the door of the house in which I lived, and then, after completing his mission, disappeared as it turned into the road where it met the path. I did not know what lay beyond the path. I did not know if, after he passed from my sight, he remained my father or dissolved into something altogether different, and I would never see him again in the form of my father. I would have accepted this. I would have come to believe that this is the way of the world. I did not talk, and I would not talk. One day, without meaning to, I broke a plate, the only plate of its kind that Eunice had ever owned, a plate made of bone china, and the words, "I am sorry," would not pass my lips.